You might be getting more complaints back to school time this year from your teen or your kid. Phones banned across the province.
Bell to bell. That's what Premier David Eby called the provincial ban on cell phones in school. It hadn't been clear what the ban, first announced early this year, would look like, but Eby laid it out in no uncertain terms.
The bottom line is that the phones are not going to be out in the classroom. They're not going to be out in the hallways. They're not going to be out in the schoolyards. It's a bell-to-bell restriction on cell phones.
He says there will be some exceptions for things like students with disabilities that might use a phone as a form of communication aid. According to the Premier, the main drive behind this is child safety, trying to reduce the amount of time kids spend in unregulated online spaces. He says making it a province-wide rule gives teachers the tools to enforce cell phone bans in their classrooms, but offered scant details on what that enforcement would look like.
How that's implemented in an individual classroom by an individual teacher, we're relying on the expertise, the knowledge of that teacher, being able to control the classroom to deliver that.
At least one grade 12 student says she sees the need for a cell phone ban in schools, despite possible opposition from students.
Probably initially there will be some discomfort, and students will obviously try to find ways to find loopholes or bend around the rules, but honestly I feel like the more it's enforced and the longer that it's kept consistently enforced, I think students will get used to it.
Eby says they'll be paying attention to if the ban is working, and said he would make changes if it's not. In Vancouver, Jack Morse, City News.